Hello, I'm Eleanor, and I'm going to show you how to make your very own nocturnal animal masks. Next, we're going to learn how to make a fox mask, a hare mask, and a badger mask. So let's make the fox. Like the owl mask, the first thing that you'll need to do is print out the fox mask templates you can find on the website. Cut out all of the pieces. And for now, we're going to put to the side everything but the 2 strips for the headband. So just like the owl mask, those are going to be glued together to create one long thin strip. We're going to add some tape to make sure that it's really strong. Then once you've checked how big it needs to be to fit comfortably, you tape it together and that will form the headband of your mask. Next, you want to take the head piece of the fox mask, and you also want to take the muzzle piece. You can see these dotted lines show where we're going to fold. So let's fold those lines. First the 2 in the middle. Then you want to take these small triangular shapes and fold them inwards. Then fold the end piece of the muzzle, the nose, inwards too. You can see it's forming a muzzle shape, but we just need to add a little bit of glue to those small triangles. Those stick to the end of the nose and form the muzzle shape. You now need to fold up those 3 small tabs and put some glue on each of them. These are going to glue onto the face of the mask. Giving your fox a lovely long fox-like muzzle. Next, you'll make the ears. So if you take both ears, you can see this line, which means cut. You just cut on that line slightly into the tip of the ears. You can now bend those one over the top of the other. You can see they make a nice curved shape that looks exactly like the curve of a fox's ear. Add some glue to the top piece. Stick everything down and hold it firmly for a minute. You'll then want to take your scissors and just cut off those little extras. Do the same with the other ear, and you can attach both of them to the back of the mask with some glue and maybe even a little bit of sellotape just to hold them securely. It looks like it's nearly finished, but there's just one piece left from the template. This is going to be the tip of the fox's nose, so first you need to fold inwards on each of those dotted lines. When you've done that, you can add a little bit of glue to that last piece and that sticks onto the bigger, rounder piece, making a little nose. If you turn it over and put some glue on the very top fold, stick the nose on the end of the muzzle, and now your fox has everything it needs. It just needs a little bit more colour. So I used a white coloured pencil and black felt tip pen just to add all of those fox details before I added glue along the back so I could attach the headband. You might also want to take your scissors and just cut the top where you can see the headband peeping over, but that's completely up to you. Now you've got a finished fox mask, perhaps you want to go on to make the hare mask. As with the owl and the fox mask, you'll need to print out the template and cut all the pieces out. You put the headband together like we did with the other masks, and then take some coloured pencils or some felt tip pens and start decorating your mask to make it look like a hare. Next, you'll decorate the ears of your mask. Now take the glue stick, put a little bit of glue on the back of the nose and the mouth, and attach this to the face. Now I want to fold the ears along the dotted line. You might find it easier to do it with the dots on the top and then fold it in again. Taking some scissors, you want to cut in the top of the ear, like we did with the fox ears. Then fold one side over the other, attaching it with a little bit of glue to make a lovely curved ear that looks like a hare's ear. Attach both of these ears to the back of the mask with glue and hold in place with a little bit of sellotape. Now take your glue stick, run it along the back over the top of the eyes, and you can stick on your headband. Add a little bit of sellotape to hold everything in place. Trim off that extra bit at the top. And your hare mask is finished. To complete the nocturnal animal mask set, let's look at how to make a badger mask. Print out the templates and then cut everything out. And we're going to assemble that headband again to stick our mask onto. Put this to the side. Now you'll need to take the badger face and nose and fold along those dotted lines again. You also want to fold down these small triangles just next to the nose. And fold down the nose itself. Taking a glue stick, if you add a little bit of glue to those triangles, you can stick them underneath the nose and they'll create the nose shape. We've nearly finished the badger's muzzle, but we just need to fold these small triangles in. Glue them to the piece above And you might also want to use a bit of sellotape to hold these in place, and it creates that lovely curve that you see coming down from the badger's eyes to its nose. Then you just need to fold up the 2 small tabs on each side and the one on the top, because this is how we're going to attach it to the rest of the badger mask. Glue and stick that into place. And now let's add those badger ears. So if you take one of the ears, you can see there's a line that shows you where to cut. Once you've cut this, you can fold one side over the other and it creates a nice curved ear shape, which you can tape together before gluing onto the back of the mask. Now the badger mask is almost complete. I coloured mine in with a felt tip pen, and then I attached the headband using glue and sellotape so I could wear it and play with it. Now that you've made one or all of the animal masks, could you use your mask to pretend to be a cheeky nocturnal animal? How would you move? What sounds would you make? Would you play any cheeky tricks on people? Where would you go? What would you look like if you did an animal dance? I hope you have so much fun playing with your masks and imagining what it's like to be a nocturnal animal.